Hey boys and girls, welcome to your Tetris Game Challenge Part 2 for your assignment. Now this is similar to Part 1. You're using the same items as you did in Part 1, but the game's played entirely different, okay? So as far as for my items, what I used last time was my shoes, right? So you need 4 of one item, 4 of another item. I got paper balls, 4 of another item. I had to use 4 pins, and 4 of another item. I used socks, okay? So you need 4 different groups of items, 4 things in that item in each section, and you can use the same thing in part 1, okay? The second thing that you need is you need individual sheets of paper like this right here. So you're gonna write down the names of your items. So the first one I have shoes, second one I have socks, next one I have the paper balls, and then the pins, okay? And also what you're gonna do is you're gonna write a number in each corner. So this one I put number 1, this one I put a number 2, this one I put a number 3, and then number 4. Doesn't matter which number belongs to what, that really doesn't matter. So you're gonna write down the name of your item on each sheet of paper along with the number 1 through 4. So do that now, and then we'll get into our game. All right, now this might look familiar because we did this in part 1. You're gonna set your game up exactly like you did for part 1 with your row 1, your row 2, row 3, and row 4. So go ahead and get that set up now. All right, now that you have everything set up, now it's time to jumble everything around just like we did in part 1. So go ahead, I'm gonna put 30 seconds up on the clock in just a second. You're just gonna take things and move it around and jumble it up the best you can, just like that, moving everything around on the board, but still keeping your rows and everything in line. So go ahead, and when that timer starts, start jumbling up your Tetris board. Okay, you have 30 seconds to mix up your items starting now. Mix up those items as quick as you can, but try to keep your rows neat for the game. Mix it up, mix it up. You have about 15 seconds left. Keep mixing your items up. Jumble them up. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. All right, now that you have your game board jumbled up, now it's time to use these individual sheets of paper that you wrote down your items on along with the numbers 1, 2, 3, and 4. So what I'm going to do is, first off, this is row 1, this is row 2, row 3, and row 4. I'm going to tell you a number, so whatever number that is, you're going to put it for row 1, etc., etc. So number 3, so whatever paper that you wrote number 3 on, you're going to put that down for row 1. All right. Next one is going to be number 1. So whatever paper you wrote number 1 on, that goes down for row 2. Next one's going to be number 4. It's going to be down for row 3. And then the last one, which is 2, will go right here. Okay? So this right here has the name of your item here, just like that. And then here's the rest of your board game. So this is how it should look before we start the game. Row 1, you're trying to get item 3. Row 2, you're trying to get item 1. Row 3, you're trying to get item 4. And then your last row, row 4, you're trying to get item 2. Now that you have your game set up completely, now let me go over how to play the game. It's the same rules almost in part 1, whereas you can only move like this or like this. You cannot move diagonal, okay? And the object of the game is to try to get your items in that specific row, okay? So for example, row 1, I'm trying to get the paper balls. Row 2, shoes. Row 3, pins. Row 4, socks, okay? You still have 10 seconds to make your move. You only get 1 turn every 10 seconds, so it gives you time to think about it on what you need to do. So real quick, I'm going to go through this kind of fast just so you can kind of see how this is played. So I got my shoes lined up, but I still don't have everything else. I need to get my pins. So here's that. I still got to move this around. This. Now I need to get my shoe back. Now I got my shoes and my pins. Remember, it's one move every 10 seconds. I got to get the paper balls down. All right. Just like that right there. That was really quick because I didn't go once every 10 seconds, but that's what you're looking to do. So for your end result, you want them all lined up according to what you have over there for your item that's listed on your paper. That's when you finish the game. Once you have everything lined up, then you're going to see how many turns it took you to do that. Okay, the game's about to begin. Get ready. Remember, you want the least amount of moves as possible, so you have to think ahead in this game. One move every 10 seconds. You can only do one move every 10 seconds. Starting in 3, 2, 1.
You got this shit knocking low.
3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1.
You got this shit knocking low.
3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1.